Hello everyone, I am Maya, and let us talk today about Punarnava, which is one of my all-time favorite Ayurvedic herbs. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about my personal experience with Punarnava. We're going to talk about what it is, why I first became interested in it, how it influenced my body, and also scientifically the benefits of this herb. I am not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not an herbalist. This is just based on my experience. So Punarnava is probably not that well known in the Western world, but it's actually an ancient and very important herb in Ayurvedic medicine. Punarnava is sometimes called hogweed, and it is a flowering plant that is native to India. The flowers of the plant and the roots are both used therapeutically and have been used in Ayurvedic medicine since ancient times. But I want to tell you guys what led me to finding Punarnava, because it was actually a set of symptoms that caused me to do some serious Googling, and then I eventually stumbled upon this. So the symptoms that I had that led me to Punarnava were, first, I had a runny nose. Not like the kind that you get when you have a cold, but it was more just like I needed to blow my nose all the time, maybe 4 or 5 times in an hour. And I would cough up mucus and things like that. It was very, very weird because I don't consume dairy. I only eat a plant-based diet. So that's the first thing that caused me to sort of seek out a solution. The next thing that really was disturbing me is that I had water retention in my body. For example, sometimes my face would swell to the point that I actually looked like a different person, or I would even look like I gained 5 or 10 pounds from one day to the next, but it was actually just water retention in my face. And it was also occurring in my head. It got to the point where I actually started measuring the circumference of my head, and I would notice that sometimes my head was actually swelling and it was increasing in diameter by a centimeter. I would also experience dramatic water retention during the week before my menstrual cycle, and it was not uncommon for me to gain 5 to 10 pounds of water weight during that time, which is a lot for me because I am 5'1" and I'm about 100 pounds. So I was sometimes gaining as much as 10% of my body weight in water. I felt like my body composition was changing. The first time I actually tried it was like last autumn, and I started to feel like I was putting on fat instead of muscle. And even when I changed my diet or exercised more, I felt like my body was putting on fat. And I just started to feel uncomfortable in my physical body. And I had a lot of swelling in my physical body and pressure in my joints and all. So these are kind of the symptoms that I was Googling when I found Punarnava. And so I took it for the first time about a year and a half ago, and it addressed all of those symptoms. I no longer needed to blow my nose multiple times per hour. I still do have some mucus congestion in my body, admittedly, but I would say it reduced it by probably about 80%, 80 to 90%. The water retention was immediately gone. I don't retain water anymore. Even during the week before my menstrual cycle, I don't retain water, so it's amazing for that. It improved my body composition. You know, I had probably a couple pounds of stubborn weight or whatever, like I said, fat that I had put on. And within, say, about a week of taking this, that went away and it didn't return. And I actually know that Punarnava is very effective because I took the powder for about 2 or 3 months in 2017 and all my symptoms disappeared. And then I got busy during the holidays and I actually didn't refill it at all. And I was really bloated and had so much water retention and so much swelling within just a couple weeks of not taking it. If I can, I'll try to find a picture from during that time to show you the difference. But then I remembered it again. I ordered Punarnava again, and then my body came back into balance. There's so many benefits of Punarnava, but I wanted to speak about the top 4 benefits of Punarnava in my opinion, okay? Really though, there's over 100 different benefits or uses for Punarnava. The number one I wanted to share today is that Punarnava is a powerful diuretic and is used in weight loss and is considered a treatment for obesity. So what's great about Punarnava is that it stimulates the removal of fluids from your body. It definitely does, and you'll notice that difference. But it does so without nutrient loss. This is completely natural. It even has nutrients in it, and it will cause your body to let go of any fluids that are no longer needed, but you won't lose minerals. So that's really amazing. As a diuretic, it's also used to treat kidney problems, including kidney stones. It is also used to treat gout. It's used to treat dropsy, and it is used to treat liver disorders. And like I said, it's used to treat obesity. If you feel like you're bloated a lot, or you carry around water weight when you eat salt or during your hormonal cycle, I mean, Punarnava is absolutely incredible for that. The second benefit I wanted to share is, of course, that it reduces mucus production. If you feel like you have, chest congestion, or you feel like you have a really runny nose, or things like that, or in general, if you feel like you're overproducing mucus, Punarnava could be great for you. It also might be great for you to limit or eliminate the consumption of dairy, but Punarnava is certainly a good addition to that. Punarnava is used to treat coughs. It is also used to treat asthma. It's also used to treat intestinal worms and parasites that thrive in a mucus-heavy environment. And it's antimicrobial. So in general, it will help to not only reduce mucus formation, but it will also help to kill the bacteria that lead to the formation of mucus in the first place. The third benefit I wanted to share is that it is anti-inflammatory and it helps to reduce pain. It is used to treat arthritis and joint swelling. When I didn't have any of this, I can remember actually not being able to fit this ring right here on my ring finger. And as you can see right now, I have it on my middle finger. I would say it fits on all my fingers, not quite on my thumb, but it now fits on all of my fingers. So that's how swollen my fingers were before I started taking Punarnava. So if you suffer from joint swelling, joint pain, I highly recommend Punarnava for that purpose. And finally, the fourth benefit I wanted to share is that Punarnava supports our immune system, and it's even used to treat cancer patients because I'm going to have to read this directly, it enhances the immune response to prevent metastatic progression of B16F-10 melanoma cells. It also helps to enhance red blood cell formation. So if you have an immune issue, or even just like in a time like right now where it's the winter and there's a lot of viruses and things like that going around, Punarnava can help to build your immune system. It's true, I guess I've never gotten a cold while taking this. That's not to say that it couldn't happen, but it is to say that it has not happened to me. Let's talk about how you can get Punarnava and also how to take it. So I buy the brand Banyan Botanicals Organic Punarnava Powder. I buy it in a ½ pound from Amazon, which I will link below, and it costs $14.99. So I did the math on how long the powder lasts me, and I determined it lasts 12 weeks. So the cost is about 17 cents per day, which I would say is more than worth it. I do recommend ordering Punarnava organically and from a reputable company. Read the reviews. Personally, for me, I would only order Punarnava from Banyan Botanicals or directly from India. Sometimes when I'm ordering Ayurvedic powders, I do order them from India. I just look for organic brands. How I take this, now this is not probably how it's recommended to take it, okay? I'm not sure how. I think there are many ways to use the Punarnava powder, but what I actually do, I wait until about an hour or two after I've finished eating for the day. I will take a drink of water and I'll leave the water in my mouth, take a quick spoonful, throw it on top, swallow it really quickly, and then drink a little bit more water, and it works great. So you guys, I love Punarnava. That's why I have my heart sticker on it. It's fantastic. Of course, if you're going to take an herb, you should technically check with your doctor. So you may consider doing that, but I hope that some of you will try it, and I think that you'll experience great benefits if you do. So thank you guys so much for watching today. If you have enjoyed this video, please feel free to come back any Tuesday or Friday for more videos here on the Maya's Dream channel. So thank you again for watching, and namaste. Bye.